Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the propaganda machine. We're here for the weekend preview, Premier League preview. Hey, the Prem's back, my brother. What you saying?
The Prem's back. The Prem's back. Beatings
Say
getting
less.
handed out. You think some disobedient kids was about? You feel me?
Hey,
Beatings,
what
bare beatings, bare beatings.
bad disobedience season now. Hey, hey, certain teams are moving
Yeah,
mental.
man.
We're gonna talk about them about man are
Man
saying
should
there's
just
one
start
new.
it with them boy and keep it on them boy for like 30 minutes. Man should start and
Yeah,
keep it on them boy for like 30 minutes, bro.
nah. Obviously, we'll touch on the Champions League draw, innit? Well, I'll go on my brother Dells.
Say that.
Yes, yes.
Big
Yeah,
up
man. I
Dells.
hope what
Big
you
up
saying,
Dells.
man. You're
I had to
here for
touch
the
base, man.
feast, yeah?
I had to touch
Cause
base, man. It's been a minute.
obviously we're doing the Champions League draw.
Yeah,
We're
yeah, I
doing a little
couldn't miss this
reaction,
one.
but
Yeah, I
you know
couldn't
where
miss
we're
it.
gonna head to first after the Champions League draw. So how did you lot all find the draw, man? I'm gonna put it up for all of us,
To be
man.
honest, you know what? Yeah, I don't really understand this new Champions League business, man.
Bro,
Like,
it's so weird, bro. What happened to
I
pulling
don't
the
understand.
No, but it's mad how it works, bro. What happened to pulling a ball out of that hat, bro? What's all this about?
What's
But
it?
then the
The
computer,
traditional way is
I
gone.
ain't gonna lie. If we look at the fixtures, yeah, obviously PSG, they've been dealt the mad hand. They got Bayern Munich at home, Atlanta, Tottenham at home. Mad fixtures.
Juventus.
Real Madrid. Saying they gave City all the small games because no one's gonna watch them. They're
But
only gonna
what?
watch
Is
the Real
Napoli a
Madrid
small
game.
game?
So what they doing now? They're just picking and choosing who's getting teams. Is this what's going on now?
That's how they're looking.
I
Oh,
don't
it's a
even know.
madness
Uh,
now. This
so
meeting
now,
is
so now, so
crazy.
now, basically, they can orchestrate who they want to win, like, or you know what I mean, basically.
Yeah, I get what you
Yeah.
mean. It's not random no
Like,
more, like the
yeah,
picks.
yeah. That I don't
Because
understand
all
that. That
this
don't really make
computer
sense.
generated, fam, they could just generate it what they want it to generate, innit?
Yeah, that don't make sense to me. That sounds a bit gazy.
Obviously, Arsenal
Logo.
got Bayern Munich at home, Inter away,
Mm,
Atletico at home, Club
Ah,
Brugge
ah,
away,
ah.
mm,
Olympiacos at home, Slavia Prague away,
mm.
Karat Almata at home, and Bilbao away. So
I
not
feel like
Do you
the
know what?
last 5 games we should win every one of them, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I was
Or
gonna
from
say
Club
that the way,
Brugge, yeah?
the way our team's looking now and whatnot. None of them teams really bother me, to be honest. Obviously,
No, it's
it's
true, innit?
football, innit? Things can happen, but I don't.
No,
and
Bayern Munich.
and Bayern or Atletico will beat one of them at the Emirates.
Yeah, we'll
Them
beat
What?
Club
So
Brugge.
have we still got to play? Have we still got to play both of the teams twice?
No, just
no.
once. Just once.
Okay, okay,
So
okay,
we
okay.
got Bayer at home, Inter Milan away, Atletico at home, Club Brugge away, Olympiacos home, Slavia Prague away, that Wi-Fi code at
What, that Club
home, and
Brugge? What, you think that's going to be that easy, though? I see what they did in their
no,
previous
but
game.
Club
Them
They
Brugge,
teams are a bit.
obviously.
Them
No.
teams are a bit janky still. I've seen
yeah,
them
but
slap
Club
over.
Brugge, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague,
It
and
might
I
not
see
Tyrant.
them, their
Maybe
game
we
with
should beat it.
Rangers. Like, not, I
but
see the.
it might not be easy, but bro, they said this
It's, a,
about
it's
Girona. Remember when we played Girona? They said
Yeah,
Girona
yeah,
sick,
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
The next minute they was cooked.
Yeah, yeah. It's a should win. It's a should win. But
What?
yeah.
What was the team? What was the team that beat us last year? It was like a mad team, bro. In the Champions League, they beat us. Like in that
No, we
little
no,
league
we
thing.
lost to we only lost to Inter, you know. Yeah, we
No,
only
wait.
lost to Inter. We drew
There
against
was a.
Atlanta and yeah, we only drew against Atlanta. if memory serves me
Mhm.
correct. Yeah, because I think we had
This new
6 wins,
system is
1 loss and 1
confusing though.
draw.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't really like it, man. I don't really like that league
New system
business,
is kind
man.
of confusing, man.
Well, go on, mons.
Big up, big
Hey,
up, big up.
hey, we're just taking a look at the Champions League draw, innit?
I know
That's
what he's
what's up
here
on
for
this.
though.
Yeah.
He thought the cooking
Uh,
was yeah.
wait, wait,
I
wait, 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 wait.
what you saying? It's on the
You see
stove.
yesterday, yeah. I don't know.
We gotta
I
wait,
don't
man.
know the group, yeah.
We're simmering. Let's let it simmer.
Where's that my network?
All right. What,
Nah,
shall I
because
stop? Shall I
those
stop?
is those, but it's cutting out though. But
Oh, it's because
it was cutting out though. But obviously, who's you lot's favourites like so far in dark horses and stuff like that, man? What do you lot think's gonna happen?
Favorites of the Champions League for me.
Yeah.
I'll just put Bayern Munich out there, man. Even though they got the tough games, I'll put Bayern Munich out there, man.
Yeah, it's just the
I,
group
I,
stage.
I
Innit?
think it's a matter of me waiting until maybe who gets through to the last 8 before I
Yeah.
start. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It's too early on in the season. I haven't really
Yeah.
watched any other team except for the English Premier League for me
Yeah.
to judge how good I
Feel like
find
Barca's
other
gonna go
squads. Obviously, if I'm basing it off of a lot of the teams that were competing last season, yeah,
Last
Bayern
season,
Munich is strong, Barcelona is strong. Real Madrid is just getting himself together. So Real Madrid is Real Madrid is probably the dark horse because I don't think no one knows what they're going to get out of Real Madrid.
Or would you
Yeah.
say they're ever a dark horse with how crazy they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess it's weird to call them a dark horse because
They're always favorites, isn't it?
naturally they're always favorites, like you said. Yeah, naturally they're also to call them dark horses a bit. It sounds idiotic, but considering when you take into consideration they've got a new manager that plays. I know if I'm correct, I know he's probably gone back to the 4 at the back and 4-3-3, but
Yeah.
he's been playing a back 3 system with Bayer Leverkusen for the best part of 2 seasons. That's something he might revert back to. With Real Madrid, he's kicked Rodrigo to the curb.
I'm
and brought
actually
in
surprised. I'm
two
surprised he
youngies.
hasn't. I'm surprised they didn't make Real Madrid play by Leverkusen just so Xavi Alonso can get, because you
So what
know
you
like
saying? So what you saying that it's got nothing to do with the pick of the pot? You trying to
But you
say
know
it's
what's
all
so mad?
conspiracy?
You know what's so
yeah,
mad
because
though, yeah?
KDB's going back to play Man City
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Napoli.
and
apparently
so is
Trent
Sane.
is in it, and Trent in it as well.
Trent's going back to Liverpool as well.
Yeah, true.
But you know what's mad though with the Champions League, bro? Yeah, like, and I ain't
As
even
Spurs
throwing
got Kane.
shots, yeah, twists, yeah, but like, it don't even matter how you perform, like, because look, Tottenham had a bad season in the league, but they still won
Yeah.
the Europa. So it's like, bro, you can't
Europa.
really pick no one for the flipping Champions League, bro. 'Cause
Favorites.
You could look dreadful, and it's like, yeah, but favorites, you pick your favorites off of how they're playing and how they're performing. Like, you get what I'm saying?
No, you know what I mean,
yeah.
big man. Yeah, I'll agree with you to a point because I think that the lower you go down in the competitions, the easier it is for certain clubs. So, for example, look at the Conference League. Everyone knew that Chelsea was going to win it from the beginning.
Yeah, but that's
There was
Conference League. But bro, you know what it is with this, yeah? All you need to do is have a good night, bro. Like, you see, like
I
when it
know,
gets to
but you
like,
know, I
you
think
see, like when it
you
gets
can
to
say
like
that
the
for
knockout
any
stages,
tournament.
when it
No,
got to
I fully hear
like,
you, bro. You can say that for any tournament, yeah.
yeah.
But the Champions League is a different beast altogether, boy. If you're not on it, yeah, there's rarely any flukes. Like I think that last season Arsenal beat Real Madrid and PSG not on no fluke. They were the better team. You know the ones there. I I guess on any given day, any team could beat any team. Like we just witnessed that yesterday. Grimsby, big up to Grimsby anyway. Yeah,
Yeah, big up to them boy there.
Them,
yeah.
the dogs, them.
That's what I'm saying. That flogging is that flogging is
The
soon, you know.
dogs, them.
This is gonna be a public flogging, fam. Bro.
Alright. Grimsby, them players have just got a bit more
I was
popular
saying something
still.
earlier, yeah.
What
They're
we
banging all the
saying though,
birds
yeah?
last night.
Hey,
Oh,
what we
all of them,
saying
cutting out,
though?
innit,
all
yeah?
of them,
I was
all of
cutting out.
them.
I don't know,
All
yeah.
the birds.
Huh?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know what happened yesterday. It was either I pocket called someone or someone called the group, yeah. But bro,
Yeah.
when I answered the phone, I just heard people after the game. People were just I didn't hear no words. Just laughter
I
for about 5 minutes, bro.
I man were laughing for 5 minutes. I just
Aye,
heard the
Ah,
bro.
shit.
phone.
Aye, bro. Aye, nah. It was funny, bro.
Like,
Nah,
And
that
you know
was
what it is?
joy.
See them bro, Man United. So you see,
Yeah.
growing up, yeah.
yeah, it's a family
Like them
club.
Van
Yeah,
Nistelrooy days and that, bro. Like you see when man used to lose to Man United, my brother used to kill me, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you could tell. I could tell you. Get onto you every time.
yeah, like bro, there was no getting away from it. It was in the house, bro. Like you get what I'm so
There's no
the Man
escape.
United, like, I've got
Bro, it gets rivalry.
Oh
Hey,
my
look,
In the
in
day.
the
same area
corner.
as you. His friend, but he don't lives in the same area as you.
mm.
Yeah.
so it's like when
He
you
said, so
see
you
him,
got to
yeah, it's
roll with
like you
it.
like say hello. You say hello to each other, yeah, but you you're like you're a
Yeah,
waste man, fam.
man
You
don't
don't
The
even
even.
fuck
F
are
with
you?
my man.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not us. Now we've grown out of that level, man. That's Chelsea, Fulham. That's
Yeah, hey.
we've
Now the
grown out
reason
of
why I
that
said
level
that,
right now.
the reason
Still,
why I said that, yeah, because same as me, growing up, yeah, as much as it's Tottenham, Arsenal, like on a London thing is Arsenal, Man United. That's the rivalry. Whether
Yeah,
it's amongst
like
the
bro,
fan base,
like it's so mad you say that because I was saying to one of my brethren the other day, yeah, I was saying, bro, I feel like I hate Man United more than Tottenham, bro. I swear,
I
and it's
do.
meant and
What
it's
do you mean?
mental
We
for man
all,
to say that
most
as an
of us
Arsenal
do,
fan.
bro.
Yeah, I
like
do.
everyone says that. Still, most
I
Yeah,
swear to you,
Arsenal
bro.
fans.
most man.
Cause
I
I
Yeah,
think
but
that
even
it's only a
wanted,
rivalry was
London
just
thing.
before our age group. I think that
I
deep
wanted,
rivalry.
I wanted Tottenham over Man U just because of their fans in that final,
No.
boy.
But hear the joke thing. No, but hear the joke thing. Hear the joke thing, man. I could put money on it that most Arsenal supporters wanted Tottenham to win that cup over Man United. That's how deep it goes.
Yeah,
That you
Yeah,
didn't
I just
mind
didn't really care.
Tottenham.
I just didn't really care to be honest.
No one
I
cared,
don't
bruv.
really,
No one
yeah.
cared. It was like, all right then, yeah, Tottenham could banter us, but can they really banter us? Whereas
Yeah,
Man United, I wouldn't have heard the last of it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't have heard
Even
the last
without
of it.
it, man
for real.
still won't hear it. Even we beat them. Imagine beating these bums, yeah? And they said, oh, but we looked pretty. We looked pretty FC. We played better than you lot.
Sexy
If you were
football.
got an alien and you came to space and you saw it, who would you
Mm.
think was 15th and who was second? All
Yeah.
of this that way was saying.
Yeah.
Them would have had a
Talking.
bye.
They
No, but
lost.
I,
Then
you
wait,
know what
wait, wait,
happened
wait.
here?
Let me paint the picture. Let me paint the picture. And then they go away to Fulham. We're gonna beat Fulham 4-0. We're
Bro,
gonna
that's
beat them.
Arsenal's
This
B team. Fulham's Arsenal's B
this
team, cuz
is
man.
what they told us. You watch, we played so sick against Arsenal. We were just unlucky. What happens? 1-1. Couldn't even score. They couldn't score. It was goal.
And you know why they
Yes.
played good against us? Because they played
Go
out
on,
of
my
their skin.
Exactly.
They played out of their skin.
No, do you know what it was? Do you know what it was? Yeah,
Yeah.
It was like that. It was like that first game of the season buzz, innit? That's all it was.
Yeah. New
Fam,
signings. The roof wasn't
New
leaking.
signings,
You know,
Snoo.
violate.
the-
Sun was out as well, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. There was
Gear
no
playing better. Important part. Did ever have to go out of first, second gear to win that
No.
game?
No,
No.
Man United's trash.
And they still won. Did we look under the cosh at any time? No. Yeah, they had a few chances.
They just looks
but
dangerous, yeah. But
they had a few chances, but let's not act like Rayo was flying all over the place. Let's not
yeah,
act
he had
like our
2
defense.
saves.
Let's not act like our defense was flying all
They
over
couldn't
the
even
place.
get to Raya, really. They couldn't even get to Raya, really. To be honest.
Exactly.
Yeah, some dead shots.
So
But
it gets like that. But I'm on to the manager now, because it seems like a lot of what I was talking about previously is like it's coming into fruition now, because I'm hearing certain pundits talking and I'm thinking, wait, hold on 1 second. Did I talk to them? Did I personally talk to them? Because they're coming up with the same shit I'm coming up with. And this is way before. I'm saying, I said at the beginning when Amarin done his first, second conference talk, I said, this guy talks too much.
yeah, chatty patty. He
And
gives
that's
too
what's
much
happening.
information.
For someone that acts like he doesn't want to say much, he talks too much to the point where he backs his own self up into a corner. Like, he's done a few things to mess himself up. Like even the whole Kobe Mano situation. Who says he's directly competing with Fernandez? Why he ain't getting into the team? You don't talk like that. Because what you're basically telling the player is
You got no
he's never
chance,
going to
bro.
play.
And then through all of that,
You're
we
doing it
get to the
indirectly as
point
well.
that I was even going to make. We get to the stage. He doesn't want to do this. He wants Kobe Mainoo to compete with Fernandez. He couldn't beat Fulham. He played pretty against Arsenal. And then we get to last night. We get to a place where a place called Grimsby. I think they're most famous because they have a lot of cows there that they milk. I think there's a lot of, they produce the most liters of milk in England, I believe. That is what Grimsby's famous for. So Grimsby, this team is in the 4th division in England. For those of you that are not from England, that don't know the pyramid, you have the Premier League, the Championship below, League One, and then you have League Two. League Two is one step below the National League, where you might see teams like #United, you might see
Oxford.
PK Humble and that playing. You see these type of teams. Brother, Manchester United lost, and it should have been 4-0 before they even put the ball in the back of the net.
No,
It
if
was
we
2-0.
officially count the proper goals, it should be a 3-0 thing. That game should have ended. That game officially should have ended 3-2.
Yeah,
Bro,
if there was VAR,
they
if there was
handballed
VAR,
it.
that game would have been that would have been
Bro,
a 3-2 game.
4-0. They handballed, bro. The guy ran through on goal. He tried to score. My man handballed it. It was it was a clear goal. It was a red card and handball. And my man was onside and he scored. Bro, imagine. So that's 4 plus another red card. Bro,
And they
Oh
played
yeah,
and they played
Anana red card. You know, that's an Anana red card.
Bro, listen. And you know what makes matters worse as well? They didn't just beat them; they outplayed them.
Outplayed them.
That's what I was saying, bro. They
Played them out of
outplayed
the
them, bro.
bro,
They
the
played them
man
out of the
they
park, bro.
they had Amarim hiding. He was hiding behind the benches. He didn't want to watch the penalties. He was that scared. Fam,
No,
is this what Man United
Blacker.
has come to?
Blacker. Can we get onto sorry? Can we get onto Tesco's, please?
Oh my day!
Because
I
it's
warned
coming
you
like
that.
so far.
Did I
know
warn
every
you?
She said
man-
he
I
ain't
know
had
it's
enough
only 3
time.
games, but so far
Man.
you've
The street
been right
said he
so
ain't had
far.
enough time,
Hey,
you man.
Hey, Blacker. So far
You
you
know, I
seem
like.
correct.
Nah,
Hey, you
man,
seem
nah. I
correct
like the
so
hate
far.
watch to be crispy. You man gotta wait. Nah, man, wait, cause if he
Bro,
scores a screamer, They're gonna
He's
be
on
chatting shit. You
double
gotta wait. Let him
He's
be.
on 003
you
right now.
Let him marinate.
It's 003.
Let him marinate.
He's
Oh,
on
Bro.
003.
Cunha's on 003 and he had 4 preseason games he didn't score in. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on over there at Man United. Cunha, he missed the penalty. The
He's saying,
penalty
so
to
what?
win.
So what?
He could have won the game for Man United and he missed
So
it.
what? So what?
You
So
know
what?
what happened, yeah?
So what?
Maybe,
He had preseason games,
yeah.
Yeah, he had 4 or 5.
and
It might
then
be
the
5.
3. So technically, he's in
Double
the
O
yeah.
six?
He's in the
Bro.
007, right?
Bro,
He's in the
it's not
sevens.
looking good.
You man
Well,
are not
anyway,
hearing it. These
I'm
Arsenal
look-
fans.
No,
Nah.
you know what happened, yeah? I'm looking at body language, yeah? I'm looking at body language, and let's just say maybe it's nitpicking. But when I was watching Sesko, his body language just didn't seem right to me. He just seemed like a little kid that's been brought into a big team, and I think even him is thinking, I never knew
Well,
this was that big.
he's looking like He's got regrets
Yeah, like
big
this
up.
is bigger
You know
than I
what?
thought. Like
Yeah,
playing
I
for
don't
Man
think he
United
knows-
is bigger than I thought.
I don't think he knew the pressure would be that much.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
exactly, bro. It's no dig, but it's just watching him. It's like, rah, he's probably thinking, rah, I never knew this. Like he's probably done he's probably done more in 1 month at Man United than he's ever done in his previous other teams. And I'm talking in regards to media interviews, this, that, and another. Dude, he's probably done so much that he's probably thinking, flipping now, like, is this the scope of playing for Man United? And watching him at the game, he didn't look hungry. He didn't look like, you know what, I'm gonna come on this pitch and I'm gonna show you, man, what I'm all about. Even when it came to the penalties, like you're looking at his face, and it's like it's like he didn't care whether he takes one or not. Like, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
the hunger ain't kicked in yet, or is just scared or nervous or something. I don't know.
nervous.
Man,
I think it's nervousness and everything. Whereas,
No.
you know what, and that's
What's
where, and you
He
know,
was
I mean,
number 10.
that's where I would have to apologize. That's where me as a fan would have to apologize to someone like Andre Berta and say, now I get your vision now. Because as much as I'll be the first one to say I wanted Sesko over Gyokeres, yeah? But Berta told me in my dreams,
I told you.
told me in my dreams,
No, I
you don't
told
want
you that.
you of them, man.
You
You
don't
want them,
need that.
you want them pretty boy players all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna get you a shooter.
Bro, my man don't even look pretty. He chasing his first touch, bro. Man
Fam,
was
his goal-
chasing that touch, you know.
Hey, that goal that he scored when he ran, looked so iffy, it looked sick.
Yeah, a little baggy.
Yeah, man.
It
Bill
looked like
Ball.
something like it just looked like
Which one?
something you see.
Against Leeds.
Yeah,
Who, my boy?
Hey,
A little
that
baggy,
goal
fam.
looked so
He looked
good,
chubby.
man.
He looked like a chubby guy.
Hey, the
Hey,
goal looked so dodgy, but that's
He
why I
looked like
loved
a chubby guy doing bits.
it, bro. But
hey,
that's why I
that's
loved
why
it.
they call him Suarez. They're trying to compare him to
That's why,
Suarez.
hey, bro, that's why I loved it, bro, because it's like he just didn't give a damn. He ain't dare to try to do a step over. Like when he
Molded
started
fruit.
running, I thought, is he gonna do a step over? Bro, he didn't even do a step
What
over.
was that footwork? Man, don't know what that was, but he done it, innit?
Man just chopped in and just slapped it. Just chopped in and
If that was a
slapped
miss, that would have been a clip to cook.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Bro,
cuz, yeah.
even when he cut in,
Yeah, I
when
think
he
he's
cut
got an
in,
eye
the
for
ball looked
goal
like it was gonna
still.
run away from him, bro.
Yes,
I'll be honest with
exactly,
you.
bro. Exactly. It looked like he was gonna run away from him. So you know what happened? Big up yourself, Blacker, because you know what happened. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was on to
telling
you a
you
bit.
that.
About that.
Yeah, I was
I-
telling you.
I was on to you. I know it's only 2 games. I get it. It's only 2 games,
It's
but you
free.
3 games, but you could only judge it. You could only judge what you see. And right now, what I'm seeing is a young boy in Sesko that's a bit overwhelmed and gonna take time to find his feet. And a brother
don't-
that's coming in Gyokeres that's like,
Yeah.
I've been there and done it. I'm just gonna come here and bang.
It don't get no easier than Grimsby, you know. You know that. Like, it don't get no easier than
That
Grimsby.
was his time to shine. Still,
Like, man,
He should
man
have had a
didn't
hat
even
trick.
want to take the penalty. He was 10th. Man was the 10th penalty taker.
Yeah,
So,
that was
like,
embarrassing. That.
come on, bro.
We
Like,
should have
that
been
is
saying,
mental.
we
He
should
don't
have
want
been
to
having a
score.
different conversation about him. We should have been saying, yo, my man's petty for celebrating against Grimsby. But
Yeah,
nah,
like, he's
couldn't even
banged a hat
get
trick.
a celebration out there.
Grimsby, bro. Like, fam, I swear the guy's what they say, that he's a nail technician. But what the
Yeah,
hell?
yeah,
They
yeah.
I'm
got
gonna go on
someone
mute
that's
for
a
1 second.
scaffolder. Bro,
Um,
come on. This is not.
and what that game tells me as
The
well
goalie was
is
a
if he
United
played,
fan, bro. He said he was
if he
gutted.
played for Arsenal, what that game tells me as well is if he played for Arsenal, he wouldn't have taken that second penalty that we got for Leeds. We would have got shook and gave it to the next man.
To Max
Yeah,
Dowman. They would
yeah.
have said, yeah, Dowman, take it. Yeah, because I heard they was trying to give it to Max Dowman, but
Yeah.
Gyokeres said, nah, nah, nah,
And you know what, bro? I love that. I love that. Take that any day, bro. Miss score, I don't care, bro. Like, you're there to bang goals, and you come into the club and said, I'm gonna bang goals. Don't get me wrong. If you don't bang goals, you look stupid, but that's on you. You get
Yeah.
me? If you bang goals, then you know what happened. It makes yourself look even more bad. You get me?
I want my striker. It's 5-0. He's got 4 goals. I want him to say, no, give me the ball. I want number 5. I want him hungry.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
if it's 4-0, 4 goals, keep going. Get as many goals as you can. Fill your boots. That's what I need. And Yoker is hungry. You know he just wants to celebrate.
He just
And
wants
he
to
already
celebrate. He just wants to celebrate.
he done the hair flick, cause they
Yeah.
said he had more hair flicks than touches. And then he scored, and then he done the celebration. Like, they asked him after the game, he said, yeah, I heard people been talking.
Yeah,
So I like that
yeah,
arrogance.
yeah.
There's arrogance,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, he's got,
Yeah.
he believes in himself. He didn't take,
Nah,
they
you
took
know what?
a
It
cut of the
sold me.
money just to go to
Blacker,
Arsenal.
he sold me. He sold me. He sold it to me. He sold me the dream when he said on interview straight for the world to see, I think I'm one of the best 5 strikers in world football, fam. For him to be talking so big like that, it's like, even I said, who the fuck, who do you think you are, bro? Like, I said that to Gyokeres, like, who do you think you are? You talking like that? That's greasy talk, you know. Like, to talk like that, like, you must have, your confidence levels must be up there. Like, mad up there, because, come on, Gyokeres can't be a stupid boy. I'm pretty sure he's an intelligent young man. He obviously knows the more you talk about how good you are, the more you're scrutinized when things don't go right for you. You get what I mean? You know, being a football fan could be a fickle thing. You could love a player one day and hate him the next day. You get what I mean? So for him to be talking like that, I said to myself, you know what happened? That was like a breath of fresh air. That was beautiful in itself. Man just coming and saying, I don't want no presents from my players. All I want is assists. Just give me the ball. Just give me the ball and let me bang it. Let me just bang the goals and leave me alone.
When was the last time we had a striker like that?
Fam, we
Giroud
haven't.
didn't want to do.
I think you're right. It's been like Henri.
The man just want to score, bro. Just hungry. He's not even interested in assists, but he does assists as well. But you know, he just wants to score, bro.
Yeah.
If he's 1-on-1, he's not passing it, bro.
Yeah.
He's
don't
not
mind
cutting it across. No sweaties around him.
I don't mind that, fam, because there's too many times I've seen Havertz not pull the trigger. I like Havertz, but I like the blend of having 2 different style strikers now. Like the fact that how we're able to bring on a Havertz with 20 minutes to go, or bring on a Havertz playing against a lesser opposition, or wanting to change the game plan a bit. I love that. Like I rate Havertz highly. But that doesn't mean to say he wasn't the player we needed up there. The fact that how we got him as a utility player that could play multiple positions, I'll have him any day of the week, because there's not many players in the mold of Havertz that you could say that could do what he could do.
Nah, hey,
There's
but
not many. There's
obviously, let's, let's get back to these Man Uniteds though, because I don't really want to let them off the hook, bro. I feel like we're even being nice to them. So what do we see happening in this game against Burnley? Because certain people are saying then if they can't beat Grimsby, how are they gonna go and beat Burnley? I believe they've won. I think it's 7 out of their last 13. No, I think they've lost 8 of their last 13 home games. Amarin's got a 24% win ratio. How do you see this going? Like, because I
boy.
can see something bad happening.
You know what? Well, maybe not hope is the word because I don't hope Man United do anything, but I would think that Man United will beat them comfortably in a sense that how. Remember, let's be honest. Grimsby don't have the level of caliber of players that Man United had. Man United
Mm,
clearly turned up to that game thinking that they could just put on the shirt and then they'll just roll over Grimsby. That clearly didn't happen. So then you got to
mm,
look at it as they're coming back into the Premier League now. Now, it's a given to everyone that every game in the Premier League is a difficult game. So I'll be very surprised if the players of Man United went into the Burnley game thinking, oh, this is a newly promoted team. This shouldn't be that hard. We should be able to just get ourselves back together. No. I'll be very surprised if they came with that mentality. I believe they're going to come in with that they're going to come in looking to really dominate that game, really put down a marker, just basically just give them a lifeline, shut everyone up around them, give them a bit of a lifeline. But yeah, I'll be very shocked if Man United end that game on the losing side. Burnley ain't the Burnley of when they lost no games. Don't get me wrong, I believe that they're more robust because they didn't lose a game under company, but they came into the Premier League and pretty much lost every single game thereafter. But this time round, Burnley seems to be more robust, more ready to compete in the Premier League. So I believe that how it's going to be more of a difficult game for Man United this year than it was for them when Company managed them in the
yeah,
Premier League.
yeah,
But it's
definitely.
going to be an interesting watch. I think all eyes are obviously going to be on that game. I think that's probably going to be the game of the weekend, even though you got Arsenal versus Liverpool. You know the
Mm.
ones there.
It's the narrative of the weekend because if Amarin loses, Man United fans are already talking about Amarin now. So if he loses this, if he dares to lose this one, brother,
Mm.
how do you see him walking or something? Do you see him getting sacked at international break? Like,
You know
what we
what?
thinking?
You know what? You know what? People never know what happens behind closed doors. A lot of pundits and ex-professionals are saying because he seems like a man with his head screwed on, he seems like a quite intelligent guy. He doesn't look like a guy that would want to put himself through the trenches. They believe he would eventually just walk without expecting a compensation. Where I sit on this is,
How?
boy, like, remember, them compensation is big
This is
packages,
what I'm saying, bro.
big packages,
Like,
yeah.
what are you
Now,
leaving? Are you leaving 15 mil behind?
now I believe that how where the line will be drawn, where the line would be drawn is Amarin saying he's leaving, but he's already spoken to the board of a compromise
Mm,
because it becomes a thing where Man United, the board members of Man United would have to say to themselves, do we want to put ourselves in a position where we tell the world that we've sacked another manager and that we got it all wrong? Or are we hoping to kind of put all the blame on the manager? But you know what happened? We're going to sweeten up the deal with the manager by giving him X amount of money for him to leave. So then at least the narrative looks like he decided to leave
yeah,
and that
because
he felt.
he got 2 years left on his contract, and it's 6.5 mil per year, so that's 13 mil.
Yeah.
Is he gonna walk away from? Would
Yeah,
you walk away from 30?
I don't care. I don't care how humble you are. I don't care how humble you are, how nice of a person you are, or anything. When it comes to work, remember what everyone got to realize. This is their man's work. They're 9 to 5s. Yeah. They're not walking away from he's not walking away from 13.5 million. No way, no never. And if he does, boy, I put my hand up to him. You get me? That goes to show that they got more money than they got sense. You get what I mean? But I believe it will come to a compromise where he would walk away, but it's already been discussed behind closed doors that he was going to walk away anyway, and they've given him some form of what I will call a walkaway package.
What he's saying, he'll probably waive the last year, just get
Yeah,
paid
waiver the
off
last year.
once. Yeah, and then
Waiver the last year and just say, I can pay me for the last year, but you see this year that I've started, you don't even
yeah,
have to worry about that. One or the other. But I can't see
yeah.
him going without no money put on the table.
Nah, that don't make sense.
No, what do you
But at
mean?
this,
His
yeah,
his agent will bury him.
yeah, because you gotta look. Is he trying to angle himself for the sack though? Because bro, the stuff he's saying in the interviews and stuff after the game, like he's moving like he's happy to get sacked, bro.
Yeah, he don't care no more, man.
Yeah, he's not bothered.
He's gone
He
beyond.
said he's throwing the players under the bus. He said like, look at they didn't care about that performance. The
There's no
performance
respect,
showed
man.
everything.
There's like,
Yeah,
bro, do you know what it is? You can tell there's no respect with that whole thing with Garnacho and all of that. You can tell, man, they don't respect him.
Yeah. They
how
don't
could they?
respect him. Do you know why they don't respect him? Because they're seeing it as, just remember, people forget, when Arteta came into Arsenal, remember Arteta was fresh off the Man United, but fresh off the manager boat. Ain't managed no other club beforehand or anything. The difference is when Arteta came, it wasn't a sense of I'm gonna lay down my marker and you're gonna do as I say, and if you don't, you're out the door. I believe he gave Aubameyang, Özil, Lacazette ample chances to
Mm,
integrate into the style of play he wants. When it was proven that they can't do it, they had no leg to stand on. And then it was
yeah,
like, well, you're just gonna have to move on. And then at the same time, I truly believe Arteta had changed a bit of his principles to manage the kind of characters that are in the Arsenal squad. Whereas Amarin, let's be real now, pretty much a nobody beyond Portugal has come into, if not the biggest club in English football, and basically said I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that, and I don't compromise whatsoever. There's no leeway, there's no
bad man.
nothing. It's even me, I'll be looking at him like who are you? Like, who do you think you are, bro? Like, and that's my big issue with him, is he talks too much. He clearly saying, this is how I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna budge from that. Even someone as stubborn as Ange Postecoglou changed his tactics. Very, very far and few between, but he's still done it
Yeah,
when it really mattered. He even done it against Man United, and what did it do? It gave him a cup in the end. So, boy,
facts.
it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be an interesting one. But I'm surprised it's come to this as well, because it's one thing losing the games, but it's another thing knowing that now you got this manager that the players don't like. Like, what's going on?
So what's your lot score prediction for this game?
For what
What's your
game?
score prediction for this? Burnley going to Old Trafford, the
Yeah, 1-0
relegation
Burnley.
6-pointer.
1-0
1-0
Burnley.
Burnley, yeah.
They're gonna get a sweaty one. They're gonna get a sweaty one.
I think it's 2-1. 2-1.
Let me try and be generous to
I just
United.
feel
But
like, no, do
last
you know what it
time,
is, bro? Do you know what it is? I just feel like Man United are at an all-time low. Like all-time low, bro. Like from
And
time
why
they
do you think
finished.
that? Why do you
When
think?
did
Why do
wait,
you
wait,
think
wait.
they're on an all-time low?
Bro, I just feel like everything. They're like, I'm not even bantering. Their stadium, like the energy,
the roof is
everything just
leaking.
seems off. Like no one just they don't seem to be no unity and no foundation over there, bro.
And
Like
who do you think that's down to?
I don't I don't
I
know, man.
think
I
everyone's
can't
got a
blame.
part to
I feel like
play,
it'll be
bro.
harsh for me to blame the manager, bro.
Mm, mm,
Because think about it, you've got a squad of how many players, and then you've got the manager in it, and then you've
yeah,
got all the other people that are behind the scenes. Like there's a lot of things that we don't see.
yeah,
Obviously, I'm
absolutely.
just like you know what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
gonna
So,
lie. That performance against Grimsby, you don't even need the manager, bro.
like, bro,
Like, I
no,
don't
but
think
you
you
know what it
need the
is. You know what
manager,
it is. You
bro.
know what it is. As much as everyone likes to blame the manager, blame the manager, blame the manager, bro. The manager sets out what he sets out, but you lot still have to, like, like sometimes you got to take things into your own hands, bro. Like this, like you remember, yeah, these people are footballers. They've been playing football their whole life, bro. They know near enough as much football. Like most of these managers, half of them ain't even kick the ball, bro. Like you get what I'm saying? Like like you know football, you know when to take things into your own hands, and you can't just sit there and just let everyone blame the manager, bro. Like you get what
No
I'm saying?
facts,
So do you think?
bro.
So do you think Amaron is so going by that? You don't think Amaron's to blame for what's
I
currently
think they're all to
happening now
blame,
at Man
bro. They're
United?
all to blame. They're all
Yeah,
to blame.
everyone.
Everyone's to blame.
But who do you think
Equal
is more to blame?
accountability.
Amaron, he
Who's up
has
the top?
Amaron's
Who's
got
up the top of that food
Listen,
chain, bro?
Amaron's got a system, and the players can't play this. They can't play the system that he wants to play, bro.
So who's
Like
up the top? So who's up the top of your firing squad, my bro?
Everyone's got a goal,
pardon, say that again.
man.
So who's up the top
Everyone's
of
got
your?
a goal.
I know everyone's to blame. I get that. I'm with you on. I'm with you on that one. But what I'm saying is, who does it? Who's the first to blame? Who's
Bro,
the thing?
listen,
Who's the finger
listen,
that gets
listen,
pointed
listen,
at
listen,
first?
listen, listen, listen.
Mm,
This, this is deeper than Amaron and the players that are there now.
mm.
And people are gonna
I
think
don't
I'm
think
mad
it's
when I
that
say, listen,
complicated, bro.
listen,
I don't
listen,
think it's
listen.
that complicated.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Man United they've been a joke forever, bro. Bro, remember them times when Jesse Lingard and Pogba was there? Them man are flipping losing, and then they're in the changing room doing TikTok dances, bro. Like the club's been on banter from 017, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's deeper than certain things that they just get embedded into the team, bro. Like
But I can say the same thing for
you got
Arsenal,
guys like
bro.
listen, you got guys like Pogba that are World Cup winners doing
Mm,
this nonsense, and then you got guys that are all of these guys that are playing now, yeah,
mm.
or like these Garnachos, and them man wasn't around when Pogba and them man was. This is what they was looking up to, bro. So this
Yeah.
is why these men are acting the way they're acting, bro.
Yeah.
Because
Mm,
football's changed, bro. Like you get,
yeah.
you think if Roy Keane was playing 5 years ago, you think all of these Garnachos and these men would be acting like this, bro.
Mm, 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 mm,
Hell
mm.
no.
Like it sounds mad where I'm coming. It sounds mad, and it
Yeah.
sounds
No,
like
no,
I'm
no. I
trying to
hear what
put
you're
off
saying. So
topic,
so
but
my question is why
it's
ain't this
deeper.
manager been
It's
able to
deep,
galvanize them?
the root's been planted. The seed's been planted from what day, fam? You understand?
So what?
And
So
then,
you're telling me that the manager can't galvanize them no more. No manager could galvanize them.
bro, how many managers have they had? You get what I'm saying? And it's the
Yeah.
same shit, bro. All right, cool. They had a good run of few games or whatever, but it's really and truly, it's all been the same shit.
You know what
Yeah.
though? Man United need a manager that's just gonna come into here and steady the ship. That's
Mm.
all they need. Because this is a
Thank you very
rocky
much.
ship. We don't even know if they're
Too much.
gonna win,
That's
if they're
waiting
gonna
for.
lose. Bro,
Okay, thank you very
we're
much.
sat here. Amarim's had 20, I think it's
Not
29
really.
games,
It's
is
like the
it?
first time. Why there's
Yeah,
something to
yeah.
offer?
He's
Well,
had
yeah,
about
they're 29 games and 27 points.
Okay, yeah, I'll look on that.
there we go. So a man's had
Yeah,
29 29 games and
yeah, thank you.
27
Take care.
points.
Bye.
Should we still be here After 9 months, and the Man United manager only has 7 wins in 9 months. More
Say,
months than
so,
wins.
say that again. I couldn't even hear that. It was mad loud in there. What was that question,
I'm
bro?
saying more months as the Man United manager than he has wins.
Yeah. Bro, he should have been gone from time ago, man. I'll be
Like
honest with
he's
you,
got a
bro.
big, yeah, he's got a big part to play in this. Him, the players,
Bro, they've
the
all got a
board,
part to play, bro. All of them.
yeah, the board, everyone.
You know what
Facts.
happened, yeah? You always have everyone always has a part to play in it. But the
Yeah,
reason, and you know what happened? I'm one that's never really onto the manager. Every time Arsenal was doing their
yeah.
foolishness
Now he's
a
got a
few
big
se-
part to play.
a few seasons ago, I was one of them ones that wasn't onto Arteta. I was always like, nah, man, it's the player. He's done certain things, he's put them on the pitch, they ain't thing. But it does come to a time where you're like, nah, it's the manager that fucked up. Is it? And
Yeah,
right now, with the little things that are going on here and there, it all fingers point at the manager. You
yeah,
get what I mean? Because let's be honest.
No, but
Man
I don't
United
think
played
that.
all right against Arsenal. They lost. They played all right first half against Fulham. They drew. Okay, yeah, they lost against Grimsby. But what I've been hearing, especially from Man United fans and pundits alike, is certain decisions he's making in game in regards to substitutions, where he put certain players after he's made them subs, like putting Mount from one of the attackers into midfield instead of bringing on like someone like Kobe Mainu, or just try it. It stinks. Like it stinks of poor management, game management. And he's been doing that for a hot minute now, where a lot of people are raising their eyebrows and going, nah, that don't look right. Nah, why is he doing that? Why is he doing this? Nah, when you're hearing all of that, that just tells me that the manager clearly doesn't know what he's doing.
Or he hasn't got the players that fit his system.
Fam, he bought enough players, bro. How much players do you want to fit your system?
Yeah, but I don't always feel like, bro, like perfect example, Arteta
Mm,
and Berta. Yeah,
mm.
sometimes you don't always get the players you want, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, look how many managers you see walk away from their jobs because they haven't been funded, they haven't been
Mm,
backed financially, and they haven't got the
mm.
players that they want.
So what are you saying? You're saying that Man United bought the players, but there's a little inkling that it may not have been the ones he wanted.
Possibly, I can't say for sure
Yeah.
because I'm not fucking there, bro.
No,
But
absolutely. Yeah.
but that's the feeling I'm getting, bro.
Yeah. No. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I felt the same way. It happens. It happens to the best of managers. Where look, it happened to Arteta. Is it Arteta with Pepe? No, that was the
Emery,
Emery.
Unai, he wanted
Yeah. That was
Zaha.
it was well documented. He wanted Saha. The board wanted Pepe, and the thing. So these things sometimes come into light. Sometimes it stays behind closed doors, and that could be the same thing
Mm-hmm.
going on with Man United right now. Whereas they brought in Cunha and Mbumo, they might be top quality players, but who ever said it was Amarin's players?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
You get what I mean? You get me? Because if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, them players look more suited to a more expansive formation than
Mm.
the formation he currently plays. Like, how are you gonna bring in Mbuma as a number 10 when you've only ever seen him play as a winger?
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. Just tells me that
Yeah,
it wasn't necessarily him that's asking for a particular player. So
who
boy,
knows, bro?
it's gonna be an interesting one, but that still doesn't, bro. That still doesn't negate from the fact that how they got more than enough quality players to overcome a Fulham, to overcome a
And
Grimsby.
yeah, 100%.
You get me?
100%. 100,000%, bro.
You get
So
me?
yeah. So obviously, if they don't beat Burnley, they got Man City and Chelsea
Yeah, they could potentially
after the
be after
international
September. They
break.
could potentially be at the rock bottom of the league, bro. Like rock
I think
bottom.
by
Like,
if
to be at
that's
the
the
foot of the
case, then they're
game,
gonna
bro.
have to act. They can't even. They can't wait no longer. If that's the case, bro. Surely.
Yeah, September could be a dark month for them, bro.
This might sound like banter, but do you know what happened? Yeah, I thought of Ange Postecoglou managing Man United, bro.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
You get me? But hear this. No, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Yeah. Ange Postecoglou, what? They said that he played mad high intense football all times. There was no defensive side to his game or nothing. Now, remember, Man United has no defense. Their defense is dead. So, but they have, but from on paper, their attack looks pretty good, if not one of the best. So put Ange
Mm.
Postecoglou in there, make him put out a 4-3-3, and just make them go gung ho football. It might work, bro.
Bro, Tottenham finished 17th, fam. He
Yeah,
might
but
get
Man
them
United got better
relegated.
players. I'm talking about with better players, bro.
But do they though?
I believe,
Do they
I'll go,
honestly have better
I won't
players
be
than
that bad.
Tottenham?
I believe that, I believe Man United's got better players. I think man for man, Man United's got better players than Tottenham, for sure. Yeah, the
But
whole front
by
three,
far though,
maybe not by far. You could argue that Tottenham have a better midfield, maybe,
they
than,
definitely got a better defense, surely.
with Pedro
Tottenham got a better
Porro,
defense.
Van de Ven, their new captain, and then Spence.
Goalkeeper, any Tottenham goalkeeper pick.
No, absolutely. So they got a better back line. The midfield could be questionable. The midfield is probably, I would say, equal 50-50. And the attack, I would say Man United's got the edge over them in attack. Maybe. What do they have? Kulusevski, Kudus.
Kudus,
But do they
Solanke.
though? But do they? I don't know.
Like, because we don't actually know what Cunha
Yeah, I'm
or
gonna
what
find out
Embremo were
now.
getting at
Go
Man
on.
United.
Yeah, true. No, but just on paper, Diallo, Cunha, Mbemo, Sesko, Mount. Like,
But this is a problem though. The fact that he's not adapting. He needs some sort of adaptability to his tactics. Because, bro, he just throws on Maguire. If things are going to pot, he throws on Maguire. Manu can barely get a game. Like, instead of putting on a extra midfielder or extra forward, the man puts on Maguire. He brought on two defenders when he's trying to get a goal
yeah,
the
that's
other
true.
day, bruv. Yeah, man, nah, he's questionable, but
Don't get me wrong, Man United is a long way away from competing. We all know that. People are a bit surprised that the current Man United team, the current first team, the first 11 to enter the pitch, should be good enough to be competing at least with the mid-table teams. Like Man United should be doing a lot better than what they're currently doing now, be it that it's only been 3 games. And besides the Grimsby game, you could argue that Man United did all right in the 2 Premier League games. You get what I mean? Be it that although they never won either game. So you could always still argue that Man United is a work in progress. They only lost 1-0 against Arsenal. They drew 1-1 with Fulham. So it's not like all doom and gloom. I think the whole Grimsby thing just makes it just look that much worse. But I do believe that Man United will pick up. Whether they'll pick up under Amorim, I do believe that they'll pick up with the same current crop of players that they have. Whether that's Amorim, I don't know, doing something he hasn't done yet and making them change the way that they perform is another question altogether. But
Bro,
I believe if a new manager was to come in and was to change the setup, I believe with these
yeah,
same players, Man
100%.
United should be competing at the top.
I completely agree with you because obviously, like on a serious note now, yeah, because I don't even want to sound like I'm just in here to bash Man United because it's not the case. And I even said it before, like when they've made their signings now, I said these lot are only like 1-2 signings away from actually being decent again.
Yes.
Like, you
And
get
not
what I'm
even
saying?
decent, being a beast.
Like, you know, yeah, but we have to take it slow. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously they've been through it, innit? So you don't know where they're at mentally. But bro, like, all they need is I feel like it's the midfield that's a big problem for them because they're just getting overrun.
Yeah.
Their
You,
midfield,
Yeah.
bro.
But that's recruitment as well. Why did they buy Sesko? They didn't need to spend that money on Sesko. They could have just gone and got actual midfielder. That was probably better, bro. Vardy might be able to score the same amount of goals as Sesko. That's how bad he is. He got
It was
9
better off
goals
with
and
Chris
4
Wood, fam. It
assists.
was better off with Chris Wood.
Chris
Trust me, they're
yeah,
Wood,
better off Chris
Mateta,
Wood, bro.
and then put the rest of that money to an
Like
actual serious centre
everyone would
midfielder.
have laughed, but everyone would have laughed if Man United signed Chris Wood. But bro, he will score you. He will get you the goals that you need, bro.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
he will get you the goals, fam. He'll get you the
yeah, but
goals
if
for
they
sure.
sign the centre midfielder, Belieber first, and then you see Chris Wood, man's like, okay, it makes sense. Because Chris
Exactly.
Wood and
Yeah,
Bremer and Cunha is definitely more dangerous than Sesko. Because we don't even know what Sesko is gonna do.
yeah,
Yeah. True.
Like we don't he could flop, he could bag. Who knows? It's unknown.
You know what happened? Yeah, with the system that Amarim currently plays, do you know the first player that sprung to mind that would suit that system so well because you need energy in that midfield, and that's Declan Rice.
Mm,
You know, someone that could cover that pitch in
mm.
midfield. Because just watching
yeah.
that
But bro,
Grimsby game,
you know where they play the two. You know where they play the two midfielders, innit?
yeah,
Is that they
Yeah,
play two
you need
midfielders,
footballers though.
yeah.
Yeah.
bro. You see where the two midfielders, bro? Because someone was saying it earlier. I can't remember. I was watching, and they made a fair point. Like you need someone that's even Declan Rice could, but someone like a Kante. You know, like them type of players,
No,
bro.
no, that's what I'm talking about. Them players that cover the grass, bro. That
Yeah,
that cover the
exactly.
grass, lad.
You need a
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Kante and a footballer. Like a
remember, what do they
proper
call
sick
Rice? They
midfielder.
they call Rice the
Like a
horse, fam.
Rodri.
They call Rice
Yeah.
the horse because he just gallops around the pitch forever.
R
90 minutes just
Yeah.
up
Rodri,
and down.
Rodri and Kante
Rice is like them grey
would be
dogs at power,
perfect.
fam. I'm
Yeah.
telling
Would
you, bro.
literally be
Uh,
perfect, fam.
well, you know what
Rodri and
happened? Who made a
Kante.
great point? No. Do you know who made a great point on Talk Sport? I forgot who it was that made a great point because one of the fans tried to compare Man United's current formation to Chelsea's old formation when they
Yeah,
had
Victor Moses.
no, you know when they had Conte and
Yeah, Victor Moses.
yeah, and I said, you know what? But that's the big difference. They had two powerhouses, basically solid defensive midfielders in that middle. One that could
Yeah.
sweep up and one that could cover every blade of grass. That's what you
Kante and
need.
Matic or Kante and Fabregas. That
Yeah, it was
was the
Kante
two.
and Matic. It was Kante and Matic. I watched
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
I
Fabregas played
watched
as
it. I
well.
watched it. I
Yeah.
watched it. I know exactly what you're
crazy,
talking about.
Mm.
crazy. You need if you don't have that,
And it's
then that
exactly what
formation
and
is
it's
never
exactly
gonna
what
work,
Flacco
bro.
was saying. Someone that can move the ball, and then you got the man that covers ground.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sweeper, the sweeper.
Yeah,
Fam, it's a bit like just having Zubimendi and Rice.
yeah,
If they
literally.
had if they had Zubimendi and Rice in that same exact Man United team, you wouldn't be seeing what you saw yesterday
No, facts.
or at Fulham. I know it's easy to say. But that's basically the exact profile of player that Amarim is crying out for that particular formation. A Zubimendi and a Rice. One that could sweep up and one that could cover every blade of grass. Simple.
hundred
Simple.
percent,
Because
That's a
remember,
deep
with that,
BBLM.
with that current formation that he plays, it's not about having creative central midfielders. Your creation comes from your wing back and your
boys, I'm about to step in my yard. I'm gonna sign out. I'll be on the thingy though, innit? On the chat,
and
on
bless,
chat, innit?
and bless up.
Go on, love.
Cool. Yeah, let me go out in my garden.
Yeah, man. But obviously, that's Man United. Do you give a score prediction? What was your score?
My score prediction was 2-1. Yeah,
What to
either
Man
way,
United?
either way. 2-1 to
Okay.
2-1 to Burnley or 2-1 to Man United. It's going to be 1-1. Someone's going to
Yeah,
get the.
I
Someone's going
think
to get the goal.
1-1, bruv. Like, I can see this being a 1-1 draw. Simple. Yeah. Because I can't see. I don't know, man. I either see it 1-1 or Man United winning like 4-0, just battering them. You know it's going to be one or the other.
Yeah.
Literally, I can just see
Cunha gets a hat trick. Cunha gets a hat.
Sesko gets a goal or a hat trick as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Could be a pummeling, but
Yeah.
who knows, man.
I see something like that possibly happening as well. Still.
Man's cooking. Man said Sesko is the camel. We got a 0-0 here. 0-0. I said Sesko's a waste of money. You never know, man. He might turn out to be better than we all think, man. Oh, geez, look how bad this got, Mons. We got a Man U fan saying, I hope they batter us 4-0.
Wow. He's
I'm
got
guessing
that
that's
bad.
to get Amarin out.
It's got that bad.
Is that to get Amarim out? Let us know
Yeah.
in the comments, Jabroni. Is
Yeah.
that to get Amarim out?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Winning games. Yeah. When you're winning games, football doesn't seem as boring. But I mean, and this is no dig because I'm an
He's
Arsenal
lashed
supporter,
out.
but supporting Man United, knowing what your manager is gonna do, how he's gonna do it, must feel so boring. Being a Man United fan, like it must be boring being a Man United fan right now. Just there's no surprise factor. You like everyone used to banter Arsenal about, you know what team that they're gonna put out. You get what I mean? Like, you know you're gonna have Saka there, Odegaard there, same old Arsenal each time. And they're right. They were right. It got a bit boring and it got a bit stale, and it got a bit same old. Yeah. Arteta had to address that. And he clearly said in the media, Arsenal need to be a bit more unpredictable. You get what I mean? We need to switch things up a bit. Arsenal need to be more predictable, unpredictable, so on and so forth. And that's what we've been edging towards. Man United currently right now is the Arsenal of yesteryear, where it's like you know what you're going to get from them. Like, it's crazy how Man United is coming into Arsenal's old shoes as the predictable team. You know
And
that
not
they're going to
just
play.
that. No, remember, that was us. When we used to lose against the big six.
Yeah.
But we had so many chances. We played sick. That's what they're doing now.
Exactly.
It's mad how the tables turn, you know.
Rob.
Like they
The
already said,
tables turn, bruv.
they already said Burnley's manager's team talk on the weekend is going to be one of the most easiest team talks he's ever going to do. Because why? You know exactly what formation Amarin's going to put out. You know exactly what players he's going to play. You know exactly what kind of tactics he's going to do in the game. Yeah.
But Burnley's definitely scoring first, aren't they?
Wait, you saying they figured him out and he weren't even pulling no tricks? No way.
Fam, what tricks is he playing, fam? Like, anyone could figure out Amarin's tactics in game. He doesn't do anything different.
Oh my days. United fans have given up. I'm just seeing the comments as well. Hope they batter us for. Yo, this is a crazy statement. I hope you man clipped it. That is mad.
This is crazy. But you know what, lad? You know when it's bad. You know Grimsby, their whole team, do you know how much they earn a week? 60k.
Wow.
Their whole team put together.
Collectively.
Chido, who left Arsenal for Man United to be their second choice striker and is now currently their 9th choice striker, is on 30k a week. He's on half the whole Grimsby squad, what they earn. A kid.
Yeah. Big up Chido. Big up Chido, fam, for jumping ship and not getting played still. Big him up.
Yeah, man. Big him up, man. Hold that, man.
Big up Chido, fam.
Oh, that.
Yeah, the only reason why man can't hate because he's getting paid, fam. That's
Yeah,
why I
man.
can't hate. He's getting
Yeah,
paid.
man. We don't hate, man. Let him get paid, man.
Yeah, let him
But
get paid.
And get
boy,
paid.
obviously, if that's the route you want to go down, but next time I'm sure you'll make a better career decision, mate. Because we was playing with Marino up front last season. He could have got game time if he stayed there.
Yeah, exactly. Like these players were moving like we had loads of strikers, fam. We had one striker in Havertz, and he's looking to jump ship. Again, I have nothing against the youth. It was disappointing, but there was a part of me that was like, yeah, he could be going Man United because Man United are a bit. They're in transition right now, so he probably feels he has a better opportunity in playing first team. But I think what a lot of people don't realize is when a top team like Man United is in turmoil, they don't look for youths to come and save them. They will go out and go buy someone. What did they do? They bought three. So Cheeto's probably thinking, oh damn, I thought I was coming here because they're not established back to where they was. So I thought I might have a chance. And it's like, no, you done it back to front. I feel he done it back to front. You was never gonna get game time. They was only gonna use you until they needed to, until they refreshed, which they have now. Now you're nowhere to be seen. Whereas Arsenal, you're coming into a settled team, a team that's already established as competing at the highest level, be it that they haven't won anything yet. But you know what happened? We know we could trust these guys to play, and then we're going to give you a couple cup games, or you're going to come on last 20 minutes, i.e. what Max Dowman and them man has done in
Yeah.
recent times. So it was disappointing. I think his agents and that were probably a bit more in his ears, saying that how he's still young, you could earn 60k a week, and if things don't work out in Man United, you could always potentially get another big move. But yeah, man, it was sad and disappointing.
Nah, man. Good luck to the boy
And now, did
anyway,
you hear the
man.
rumors? They're saying he needs to bulk up. They're saying his height don't mean nothing no more.
No, that's a mad thing. I don't know, man. Boy, all I'll say is good luck to all the best to him, innit? We hope he does well, man. We hope he has a good career away from Man United, though. You know what I'm saying? Away from Man United, because as long as he's at Man United, I wish him nothing but hate. Not hate, man. Yeah, fun Man United. Obviously, so we got Chelsea as well. Chelsea play the 12:30 Saturday kickoff lunchtime game. West London derby, third London derby in a row against Fulham. How do we see Chelsea getting on? And have you been impressed with Chelsea so far after that 5-1 victory? Go on, Chris.
What? What did they look convincing? Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
bro. Chelsea actually is secretly one of the dark horses, as we like to put it these days. Well, I don't know if a top team can be a dark horse, but yeah, man. Chelsea's looking like, yeah, man, they could do a job this season still. So who they got next? Sorry, I weren't paying attention to that part. Who's their next game?
Fulham, West
Fulham.
London
Okay, so
derby.
that's a West London derby. And from what I think I remember Dill saying is it's one of them iffy games for them, innit?
Yeah,
So I might
very
say
iffy. Very iffy.
1-0 Chelsea, if not 1-0 Fulham, but 1-0 Chelsea in favor of Chelsea. It's a 1-0 game, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for 1-0 Chelsea as well.
Yeah, it's a 1-0 game, man.
Yeah,
So
because
Fulham could do
obviously
it, but
Chelsea 5-1 last game, absolutely battered Potter and West Ham. Do we think they're gonna challenge for the title, or like how do you lot feel that Chelsea's season's gonna go on? What expectations should they have with the way
I
they've
don't
spent all this money?
I don't know if my assessment of Chelsea would change at the end of the transfer window, because
Big up
you
my
just never.
brother Don C. Big up, man.
you just never know. You just never know what Chelsea's gonna do next. But I think currently, I I I just don't see them challenging. I see them being an irritating team, and the reason why I say irritating because they'll probably beat Arsenal on one of the games or beat Liverpool on one of the games on a one-off and that. So I see them being that team that will mash up, that will fuck up a next team. But
Yeah,
to
you know
compete
what?
all the way to the end, I can't see it.
I see them like it could go in that way. It went for Liverpool's Sloth's Liverpool, you know. They weren't seen as favourites, but we knew they could do something. And just out of nowhere, the favourites just kept going at it with each other and just left that tiny room. You know what I'm saying? So Chelsea might be one of those this season, you know. Everyone's gonna be prepared for Man City. Everyone's gonna be prepared for Arsenal. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone's gonna be prepared for Liverpool. So it's gonna be hard for these men to keep clean sheets. Chelsea, on the other hand, people are thinking, yeah, man could do a job. Man could do a job and just end up getting beat over there. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it could work in their favor this season, though.
But do you see that
If
happening with Champions League football, having to play every three
Champions League,
games?
or is that what we're talking about?
No, Chelsea in the league, they got to play Champions League games. They can't rest their squad
Okay.
like last season.
Boy, it's difficult, but not impossible, isn't it? So their projections to finish, like, I feel most of their fans are feeling they should finish top three with their squad and maybe get to the finals or semi-finals or win the Champions League, innit? So yeah. So if they fall short of both of these goals, it's not a good season for them because they spent a lot as well. They got their targets, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I'll be back in
Expectation and
2 minutes,
reality,
Jeremy.
two
Yeah,
different things.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Expectation and reality, two different things, man. So yeah, I don't know. They they could try and sacrifice one for the other, and they could end up still just coming to bite them because I might not win both in it. But I think the season, the way they set up is to win something, innit? And I wouldn't think the setups to win the Carabao Cup. You know what I'm
Man
saying?
said
So it's to
Ole
win
Gunnar
something.
Solskjaer just got fired. United could do the fuck. No way. No way.
Only at the wheel.
Nah. Nah.
No, hear
Nah.
me out.
Surely not. Nah.
Hear me
Surely not.
out. Only at the wheel. Only at the wheel. What I'm saying is they had some good times. Only at the wheel.
Oh my days.
he
Fam.
could have he
If
could address some issues though, but he just got sacked.
oh,
It's not like he's just free in it. He got sacked.
so he's got
So
fire in his belly though, innit?
nah, man. Where did he get sacked from?
Besiktas.
Nah, fam. No, fam. Come on, bro. Going from getting sacked from there and becoming United's manager. Yeah, dark times if that happens, though. Dark times if that happens,
Ah!
bro. They should be talking about, like, you get what I'm saying? If you're saying Xavi Alonso got canned after the first 10 games, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, then maybe someone like, bro, if they let Amarim go, realistically, who would they be looking to get? Mourinho?
But they gotta go and take someone out of a team. Like go to Bournemouth and take Areola. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
go
yeah.
and take Glasner from um
Where's
Crystal
Pochettino?
Palace, USA.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but right now, like a De Zerbi, Areola,
Yeah.
someone like that, Marco Silva, like that's
Marco Silva,
like the
yeah.
next Man United manager, bro.
Yeah,
They gotta
Marco
just
Silva.
realize that they're in the mud, bro.
Yeah,
Name,
Marco
name,
Silva.
name. Yeah, man.
It's about
Like I said,
time.
they just need stability now.
What did Nuno get sacked from Forest, or was my man just being a bully?
Nah, just bully them a bit, man. Just bully them a bit, man. You know how it goes, man. You ain't gonna
Come
sack me,
on,
no, man.
just show him, just yo, you know the patterns. You know the
Yeah, man.
patterns.
Like yeah, man. They just bought another player now. Yeah, man. Juventus have reached an agreement with Nottingham Forest for a player. So we just bought him a new player. He's like, sorry, man, I was drunk a bit. I lashed out.
Yeah, no,
Now
I
just
get that.
take
I
a
get that.
player.
Yeah. He's big
You know what
bro
I'm
in that.
saying? Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Has been sacked from building staff with immediate effect. I'm just seeing that news as well.
Who?
I said with immediate effect, you know.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
Ollie.
Told him, clear out your
Yeah, man.
desk, mate.
You can't feel sorry for them. They're
Clear out your
getting like
desk.
millions to get sacked. I feel like everyone would like to get sacked for a couple million.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Southgate to Man
What the
United?
Ghana? Yeah. Most likely.
Oh shit. Yeah, Garnacho's gone as well for Man United. I don't know if that was trolling that Instagram story. It can't have been. Must have been AI. 'Cause I doubt Garnacho could celebrate that. Man United losing to Grimsby. Like he'll get hanged, bro. That'll be a public flogging.
He said Isak ready for his move to Liverpool soon, but why?
But yeah,
Bad blood.
obviously Garnacho, I don't know if he's gonna sign in time for the weekend. Because that would be like a dagger to Man United if Garnacho goes and scores a winner against Fulham and they draw to Burnley. Like, can you imagine that? That would be peak.
You saying they're getting all these players out there, fam? Yeah, man. United's offloading still, but boy, the ones they got now not beating Grimsby though. Like that's, do you get what I'm saying? I can say the other team's crap, but boy, surely Ganacho will shine against Grimsby.
Hmm. But I'm sure he would, but he'll cook them. I've seen Garnacho cooking against teams, bro. Like, I've seen him. I've seen him do it. I literally seen him. Was it like Wigan? I swear, was it last season or the season before when we were just slapping teams in the Europa League
Yeah,
and the other
these are
one
the games
and
for
the
Ganacho, man.
Carabao Cup?
Highland would have gotten a double and scored a brace.
Hmm. Yeah, right.
So Mbuemo and Sesko, tough start, man. Tough start, fam.
Jeez. And Chelsea
Tough.
looking at Fermin Lopez. Bro, they just signed bare players,
Mm.
innit? What did like Fermin
Yeah, but
Lopez,
Xavi
Xavi
Simmons,
Simmons, Hato, like bro, why is looking at all these players, bro? For what?
yeah, they're just trying to make sure they're good in it.
You know what? He's a baller though. But why are they getting Garnacho then? I don't get it. Surely you'd have got him instead.
Everyone's trying to compete at a tough level, bro.
Is this guy to replace Nkunku? But then who's Xavi Simmons to replace? João Felix. But then who was Cole Palmer? But I don't know, bro. I can't work out Chelsea, bro. Chelsea's like what they call it, like an enigma. They're a riddle
Mm-hmm.
wrapped up in a riddle, bro. Like, but good luck to them if it works. If it works, it's genius. If they don't get back in the Champions League this season, boy, that's on them. that's on them, bro. Literally, bro. Yeah, man. But what we saying for this game anyway? Because I'm Chelsea versus Fulham.
Yeah, I said it already, man. 1-0 Chelsea.
I'm saying 2-1. Yeah, that's my score prediction. 2-1, bro. Must be 2-1,
2-1.
bro.
To who? Chelsea, Fulham.
Yeah, to Chelsea. Innit?
So
Yeah,
you're predicting
Chelsea.
Fulham to get a goal then.
2-1
Cool.
Chelsea. And then
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
next games we go. So obviously we got Tottenham. Tottenham versus Bournemouth.
Mm.
Are Tottenham gonna get
Mm.
3 wins from 3? Like, what are
In a row.
Tottenham gonna do? They
Of
have a
course we are,
chance to
bro.
go top
Of
because
course
they
we are,
play
bro.
before Liverpool and Arsenal. The other teams on 9 points. Will Tottenham be top come Arsenal versus Liverpool?
Of course, bro. We gotta speak with a bit of confidence now, man. You know what it is? Yeah, I know Bournemouth's always getting one up on Tottenham every now and again, but come on, man. Let's be for real. If Tottenham does get their shit together, we shouldn't be comparing Tottenham to Bournemouth at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be one of them walkthroughs. Quickly, 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. You know what I'm saying? But you know Tottenham. That's just the only thing. You get what I'm saying? You know Tottenham. If there's supposed to be comparison, why isn't Bournemouth in these other competitions? You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be flipping. We're supposed to walk that, walk that, walk that blood. So hopefully the team
Can't
gets his
really
shit
walk it,
together.
bro.
And yeah, man, let's walk that, man. Walk that, man. And hopefully, no, they don't pull no tricks.
Cause
So
we
I'm
saw
predicting a 2-0 on
Bournemouth.
that one. Still,
We saw Bournemouth against Liverpool. They gave them loads of problems.
Liverpool.
So yeah, loads of
Yeah, yeah.
problems.
Yeah, Bournemouth. Bournemouth is Bournemouth as well. They are the team that could cause an upset as well for most major teams as well. So it's
I'm
not.
pretty sure
It's
they
never a
beat you
guarantee. I don't
home.
think it's a
I'm
guaranteed
sure
win.
they beat you home and away last
Yeah,
season
but
as well.
last season, that exactly. That's what I'm saying. But previous seasons, nah. You know what I'm saying? But last season, yeah. These are teams I'm actually trying to see our performance against. The teams that had a number on us home and away. Chelsea, Bournemouth, Liverpool. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, we couldn't even squeeze out a draw. Yeah, man.
yeah. No, I'm just trying to
So
find them
yeah,
now.
Bournemouth is it should give the current squad a lot of confidence going into the season if they do get a convincing win against Bournemouth. And a convincing win don't have to be a crazy scoreline like 4-0, 5-0. A good 2-0 like against City, 3-1 convincingly. Yeah,
Yeah, they drew. You drew 2-2 at home and lost 1-0 away. I think you're at home
yeah,
this game, aren't you? So yeah, man. I
yeah,
think I kind of predicted Tottenham to win this 2-1. I'm predicting a 2-1
yeah.
win. I think
I'm predicting a clean sheet again.
you're riding high at the moment, innit? So
Mm.
I can see you lot winning 2-1 and you'll be top until either Liverpool or Arsenal play on Sunday. We say, Mons, how do you see Tottenham and Bournemouth going?
Tottenham and
Tottenham have the
Bournemouth.
chance to go top.
Who's Bournemouth lost? They haven't lost no one this season, have they?
What do you mean lost?
Players.
Oh yeah, they lost
Huyson,
their whole back line.
Gyokeres,
Oh yeah, their
Hoyson,
whole back.
Koke,
uh,
Yes.
Zabani,
So they
Kepa.
only
mm,
kept their attackers.
the
Yeah,
attacking force, innit? Yeah,
Okay,
and
okay,
midfield.
okay.
Well, they even lost Watara actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be an injury. Oh, you know what happened? This one, I don't. I'm not too sure. I could only go by on what Tottenham has been doing recently, and that is like they look good at the moment. Thomas Frank, I rate him as a manager. He's what the Tottenham I see.
Oh,
Yeah,
go on.
I think I can make out what he's trying to say, but we'll wait for him to come back.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he's trying to say that Tottenham anyway. You've looked
They're looking
good so
convincing right
far,
now. Yeah,
so
right now.
yeah, you should get the victory, but at the same time, it's Tottenham, so anything has happened. Like
Yeah,
the Spurs gene is there.
but you know what? Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I know. We could have escaped that with if we had won that
you
PSG
never
game,
escape it. You need to win like
nah,
five
we could
Premier
have for the
Leagues in 6
season. Like
years.
people wouldn't have had this sentiment as well.
No, it's always gonna. It's
People
you.
wouldn't have had
It,
that sentiment this particular season.
no, it's always there. You can't lose it. You're gonna
Yeah,
to lose it. You're gonna have to lose it over years,
it's gonna be like,
over
yeah,
time.
I know what you mean still,
You like,
but yeah, at least for the team, they'll go into it feeling, yeah, we can get a result. This is all of that, man. It's not. They wouldn't feel it's like that. They'll feel like, yeah, it's just banter right now, but yeah, we get the result. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to lose it as the banter, yeah, that's gonna take titles upon titles upon titles. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, obviously the
Like
squad.
that
If they
means
win
winning every single
trophies,
final from here on.
yeah, like with the squad, obviously if they win, they've already won. So it might not
Mm.
fully be in them. Do you know what I'm trying to say? In their heads,
Nah, it might.
but
That's what I'm saying. If they'd won that one, it would have been pure banter to them. Yeah, we
yeah,
get what you're saying, but yeah, yeah, but for the
Yeah,
general
yes.
outlook, yeah, it'll
Sorry
take
about
like
that,
10
gentlemen.
years. So.
The wife called me and that she checking up, making sure I'm at home.
yeah.
Yeah, no, but back to what I was saying. I see a
Calm.
Tottenham win. I see this being I even see this being as comfortable as it can get. 3-1 to Tottenham.
Mm, yeah,
Boy,
that's
this is seeming like
open.
pressure now.
3-1 to
But yeah, I
Tottenham.
believe
Yeah,
so as
yeah.
well. I
I
believe
rate
so as
Thomas
well.
Frank.
Yeah.
I rate Thomas Frank. I see the Tottenham that I see is like when I see Tottenham right now play, I feel like I'm watching Thomas Frank's team already.
Yeah,
Like, and that's the
Hey,
reason why I
Blackout,
get
please,
onto.
I beg you pull up stats for me, please.
what's that?
Brentford, did they beat Bournemouth last season, home and away?
I know they beat them. I know Brentford beat Bournemouth at home.
So that would be another good indicator, isn't it? We think, all right, cool. It
I
should be
could
a
only
3-1.
this year.
But Tottenham didn't know. So,
I could only see Bournemouth
No,
scoring a goal. So I see this being 2-1 to Tottenham or 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
reason why I say 3-1, because I see it being a tight game where it's 2-1 and Bournemouth think they could get the draw and Tottenham just slap them at the end.
Yeah.
but Brentford just beat Bournemouth as well. Just the
I'm
other
glad
day.
2-0.
You see? 2-0. You see?
2-0.
So,
Yeah.
so I see them going
Clean
all out
sheet.
on Tottenham. I see them going all
Clean
out on
sheet still.
Tottenham, but I could see it being their downfall at the same time because they're gonna
Yeah.
get a goal, but they're gonna lose the goal as well.
Yeah. If no mistakes, I don't think that attacking is more dangerous than City, but I get what you're saying. We've got a record against City, we don't against Bournemouth, but at the same time, yeah, man. I think 2-0, man. We should. Our captain's a defender, blood. We should, yeah, man. We should keep a clean sheet for this one still.
I'm sharing it now. Got it there.
Oh, sure.
So obviously, what's this?
Yeah, he got the W on him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
He
7.
got bare W's on
7.
him. The last encounters. Wait, 1, 2,
undefeated. This
3,
is all in the
4,
Premier League
5,
from
6, 7.
2020, from
From
2022.
20,
So 5 wins and
from
2 draws
2020.
and 4 wins in a
Oh, since
row.
they've been in the Premier,
Yeah.
4 wins in a row. Ah, yeah, he's got the number on them then. And yeah, but tight games though.
Yeah, because they even beat them in the
Tight
playoffs as
games
well.
still. Tight games still. But yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
seems like he's got
so
Bournemouth's number.
decent
Like,
prediction. 2-0.
beat them in the playoffs, got them taken up. Yeah, boy. Man, that Frankie boy. Man, that Thomas. Hey, he's
And that,
gas.
and that,
He's
but you know what happened, and this is the reason why no one ain't really giving Amarin no leeway, because
yeah.
we're not saying Tottenham is as big as Man United, but the fact that how Thomas could come into Thomas Frank could come into Tottenham, with so much with how can I say it, with less animosity around him, with able to galvanize the team
Mm,
a lot better, get everyone on board a lot better. Yeah, people could argue that it's easier to get a smaller team on board than it
yeah.
is to get someone of the stature of Man United. But come on, let's be real. None of these players at Man United, anyway, before the new players came in, none of them players, 90% of them couldn't really class themselves as world beaters anyway. So for
Mm,
whatever manager that came in, should have been able to galvanize them, because it ain't like let's be real, it ain't like Amarin is coming into a squad where he's having to manage crybabies crybabies who are superstars.
yeah.
You're coming
No,
into
it's not.
you're coming into a Man United team with pretty much average players that a
Bang
lot of them
average.
haven't played at the top end of world football. So you should be able to galvanize them. You should be able to talk to them. You should be able to put them in their place. Because the first thing I would ask them is, what have you done? You ain't done nothing. So the fact he's unable to do that stinks to me. It's a big problem. Because you ain't coming into a team, you ain't going into Real Madrid where you're having to deal with the Mbappe personalities, all these guys that think they're the best players in the world but they're just underperforming. No, you're coming to a team where you got man like Ugarte, and you got man like young youths like Haven and the other young Euro, and young players, and remember the most senior, most elite player in the Man United team is Bruno Fernandes, and even that you could probably question.
Mm, no, mad thing.
Remember, their
No,
most decorated player, ain't it? Ain't it? Their left back,
but sure. Or
sure,
Maguire. Yeah,
or
sure, yeah.
Maguire. Yeah.
No, Shaw's
So
been there
that,
the longest, yeah. Mm,
but when I say and he's probably their most decorated player, correct?
yeah, probably. Yeah, I
Yeah.
assume so.
But that says it all, bro. So it's like, how is Amarin struggling to get players that are meant to be trying to improve their career on board? How are you still trying to get these guys on board? They're not the Mbappes of this world. They're not the Vinicius Juniors. They're not of that stature. It's coming like you can't even manage man like Saka now. That's how it's
Mm,
coming like that. If he came to Arsenal, he won't be able to manage them neither, because
yeah,
them men are
obviously.
too big for him.
Onana, Casemiro, they've won leagues in other countries, but
No,
obviously,
no, no, no. But you're right. I forgot about them too. But
mm,
they're the only ones. But you're struggling to get all the players on board.
madness.
That's not good enough, bro. Honestly, it's not good enough. You can't be saying that these players don't want to play for you, because that means it's like, wait, hold on. So if these players don't want to play for you, what makes you think the players that are better than them wants to play for you?
Mm, yeah, it's a madness, man.
Crazy.
But obviously, speaking of Manchester United, their rivals, Manchester City. What are we saying for Man City, boy? They got slapped up last week by Tottenham.
Hmm.
No remorse. You think they're gonna bounce back? That they got Brighton away, boy. You know them
Brighton,
seagulls are
Bri-
dangerous.
Brighton's everyone's bogey team.
Hmm.
Not one team's bogey team. Everyone's bogey team. Brighton is. You get what I
Facts.
mean? So
Facts.
Brighton, Brighton's another one. Brighton's one of their ones there where they'll either beat Man City or get smacked up 4-0.
Saying feast or famine.
Yeah, that's what I see. I see them beating Man City or them getting humiliated and getting smacked up. But the fact that how they won their last game in the Carling Cup, what, 6-0?
What, Man City?
No, Brighton. Didn't they
Brighton.
just win?
Oh, yeah, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, they won 6-0 in their Carabao Cup. So I'm hoping that that will instill a bit of confidence going into that game. Score prediction. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give it a City win. I'm going to give it I'm going to give it 3-1 City.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll say Haaland 2 goals. Mazraoui or one of them new youths. Maybe Cherky or someone gets the next goal or something like that. Uh,
That does make sense,
I,
but
I I
for
just find
me,
that Man City's got. I think, don't get me wrong. Again, the season's only just started, so you never know. But I just find that they just got too much similar players. That when it's
yeah,
time to change it up, I find that's going to prove difficult for Pep
yeah, I
to
can see
really
that as well.
to really switch up that team. I find that how they got a bit of a soft underbelly. And I believe that how Man City is only going to be there and about for the Premier League if they could just outscore teams. I
Mm,
can't see Man City trying to win a 1-0 all the time. I believe that they're going to try and outscore every single team that they come up against, whether it's 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. They're just going to go out there to try to score as many goals as possible. I
yeah,
find
it seems that.
the only team currently in the Premier League that could hold out a 1-0 scoreline at the moment now, certified, is Arsenal at the moment. It can be boring at times, but I find that they're the only ones that, if it's 1-0, you're the most least worried fans.
Mm, yeah, I agree. We can definitely hold out a good 1-0, but obviously I'm
Come
going
on.
with 2-1. But you
Yeah.
know, with this game, that's to Brighton. That is, I don't know that with Man City, I'm just not convinced by them. There's something that's just not convincing. And Brighton, they're one of them teams. They haven't even won this season. They've got one draw, one loss. Eventually, they're gonna get a win. I feel like it might just be here. This might be the start of Man City unraveling. Rodri's back on the bench, but he's not gonna get up to speed for at least 2 months. Like,
Yeah.
it's a serious injury.
And let's be no, but just remember, we got to put this all into perspective. You got to remember that Man City, they haven't even really changed a lot of their players like for like. The team is pretty much transformed into a Pep of old, a Pep of the Barcelona era, where you're just buying a whole bunch of playmakers and hoping that they pass the other team off the park.
Hmm.
Because we just spoke about this. What? When did we speak about this? A couple of weeks ago, when we named how many midfielders that they got, and that at least five, six of
Bears,
them,
Bears,
and about
Bears.
5, 6 of them are very similar profile.
Hmm.
So that's where my worry is that how you're going to be putting midfielders basically as wingers more time, because the
But
only
that's
the only certified wingers in the Man City squad is what Savinho and Doku, and then
yeah.
everyone else is an
Yeah,
attacking
this is not
midfielder.
even Barcelona. This is more like Spain when they had no striker, just bare midfielders. Because even their wingers, they don't feel like wingers. Doku and Savinho, yeah, but
Mm.
Mamouche, what's
No, but
he
the
like
reason
a
why I say
second
Barcelona,
striker?
because they still have Haaland in it. That's the only reason why I say Barcelona, because they still have Haaland in it. Where Spain, they don't have no one up top. Like they
No,
got
they
what,
had
Ozabel,
Torres.
Yeah, they got
The
Fernan
old,
Torres.
no, I'm talking about the old Spain when I had
Oh, the old.
Torres.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, yes. No, yeah. Correct.
Because obviously Barca, they would have had like Ronaldinho, Eto'o, Henry. You know what I'm saying? They had a few gunmen there,
They're
like
trying to say, yeah, they're trying to say they had a few men
Villa,
up top.
Sanchez.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. And I just find out how Pep is going back to the old, like, oh yeah, let me just play these teams off the park. Whether it's because he ain't being able to get that winger that could do different things. I find he got. But remember, let's be real. Like Pep was really lucky to have the team. You know the team that he had with Mahrez and their man on it. The team where they were winning things. Yeah,
Sane,
yeah.
Sterling,
Now
Aguero,
he
Jesus.
he was fortunate to have them type of wingers for the fact that how they were winger by trade, but they could also play as like attacking midfielders as well. They were very creative. Whereas remember, Pep doesn't like them out and out wingers. You know, them wingers that can't do nothing more than just be a winger. Why I think he
Mm,
struggles to play Doku nowadays. I believe he likes Doku because there's certain things Doku could do that no other player in that Man City team could do, and that's beat a man or dribble down the byline. But besides that, Doku don't offer nothing else really.
yeah. He's never really liked them type of wingers anyway, because he
He-
even
he-
tried to make Henry stay on the touchline.
yeah, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like them type of wingers. He likes creative wingers, and
Yeah,
creative wingers
recycling.
are very few and far between. Like having a creative winger is very few and far between. Like you don't get many of them in world football, especially at the top level. You're either a winger or you're attacking midfielder. To get the both, like now that's why
That was Mahrez.
Arsenal is quite lucky right now. Arsenal pretty much has that in one or two players at the moment. In man like young youths like
Eze.
Max Downman,
Yeah.
man.
Ranieri, Eze.
1 year, yeah, guys that could play on the wing, but is just as good as playing as a number 10
Mm.
or playing as a number 8.
That's the three of them, I'd say.
Uh, uh,
Dauman,
uh,
Eze, and Ranieri.
Absolutely. Why I go back to saying someone like Saka would have been Pep's dream player. Someone
Mm.
that
Even
you don't.
Trossard does it as well, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah. Absolutely. So the only person that don't do it out of our wide men is Martinelli, and Martinelli is our Doku.
Mm.
Martinelli is our official Doku. That you wish that they could do the techie inside stuff, but they just don't have it in the locker. They just don't have
Mm.
that in the locker, so they have to go down the line and beat their man, or cut in and shoot. Either one. But you're not getting them playing pretty football. You're not getting them do no 1-2s with no one. That's not happening.
He always whips in that dead overhit ball as well, you know. He always overhits his cross, bruv. It's bare annoying, man. But yeah, man, obviously City definitely have to win. If they don't win, they'll probably try to spend their way out of it. So yeah, man, we're definitely gonna keep our eyes open for Man City. But
Yeah.
obviously, we'll touch on the big game of the weekend, man. We'll give a preview of this, bruv. This is the
Cat
last
is
one of the
cat is scary.
Liverpool versus Arsenal, bruv. The
Why?
big one, bruv.
Why?
How
You know
do
what I
we
think, yeah.
see this going, bruv? Because this is
Two
the
one,
game
2-1 Arsenal. Sod it. 2-1
both
Arsenal.
fan bases are confident.
You know what I think, yeah. You know what I think. This will be so beautiful, but we can have a easy, quick 1-0 to the Arsenal, bro. And we just shut them out. 1-0 to
Hmm.
the Arsenal. Straight.
How you see it going though?
Um, a bit nervy at the beginning. I believe that because depending on what players he puts out there to supplement Odegaard and Saka, probably be a bit nervy at the beginning. But I think if we could find our feet in the game before any goals are scored, I can't see
Yeah.
no reason why Arsenal can't win this game. I have not watched any full 90 minutes of any of Liverpool's most recent games, but from what I'm hearing
It's
from,
very shaky.
yeah, exactly. From what I'm hearing from pundits, people that report on Liverpool, is that their defense is a bit all over the place. They're easy to get at. Their midfield gets a bit overrun. So I'm hoping that that'll work in Arsenal's favour. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough game. But yeah, I think I think if I don't see an Arsenal win, I think the best. Well, I guess the best anyone could ask for after if your team don't win is a draw.
Nah,
This
facts.
might be this might be a 2-2 draw.
Nah, that's man, I can see it being a draw. I can see any result because obviously Liverpool have not been playing well, but at the
Yeah,
same time they're getting the victories. That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
most important
Well, it's
thing.
a bit
They're
like Arsenal.
finding a way to win.
Arsenal's doing the same thing, bro. Arsenal's doing the exact same thing. I don't see any different to what Arsenal is doing to what Liverpool's doing. I just find that how they're just doing it in their own version. Arsenal's
Mm,
relying on their defensive prowess to get them through the game, whereas
Liverpool is
Liverpool's
shooting.
yeah,
Yeah,
relying on their goal, their shooting prowess to get them through the
yeah, they're
game.
going
So yeah,
shootouts. Yeah.
you could build this up to attack versus defense if you wanted to pull
Mhm.
it so generic. Who's
Mhm.
going to be the one attack versus defense? Not saying that Arsenal's attack ain't good, but
Mm.
we all know that Arsenal's defense is what's really kept them in the game. You get what I mean? And what's
So
kept Liverpool in the game is that they've outscored their opposition. We haven't had to
mm,
outscore no opposition. Why? Why haven't we had to
because of
outscore opposition?
be-
Why haven't we had to
because
outscore an
why
opposition?
haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, we
Why do
have
you think?
every game in it though.
No, we have, but why haven't we had to? Because they haven't scored.
Yeah, no, they haven't scored in it. We're keeping clean sheets. We only need one goal to win.
Exactly, exactly. Because
Mm,
no one don't score against us, so it's gonna be
mm,
exactly that. Can Liverpool score against us? Can Arsenal shut them out?
mhm.
Literally,
But
literally.
it's so there's definitely subplots in it.
Yeah.
But I see the game being if Arsenal can dominate the ball, I can see us winning the game because
Don't.
I don't I don't know about us on the counter, and I don't like playing against Liverpool when they've got their toes in the air. Do you know what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say?
yeah, yeah,
And they
yeah,
just go and attack after attack
yeah,
after
yeah,
attack. It's
yeah.
piling on. It's getting
Well,
on tops.
but you know what happened, yeah, bro. Even though you said, yeah, hear this out, hear this little notion out, yeah. As much as you might not feel so confident with Arsenal on the counter attack, one thing that I would have to say is the players that may come into the Arsenal team might be suited to that exact thing.
Mm,
Because when you think about it, Madueke, he's a runner.
mm.
Eze, he's
That's
a
it.
runner. Yeah, he's a runner. Like very, very similar, but also different profiles to
Can
the
dribble
two
with the
players that
ball.
know exactly that play for us. Odegaard and Saka can do it, but that's not their remit. That's not what.
Not at speed.
Yeah, that's not their remit. Whereas Madueke, the first thing you think of him is he wants to get the ball and just run.
Yeah.
Eze, the first thing you think of Eze is he wants to get the ball, turn and run, and get that ball
Beat his
forward.
man, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. So that I'm just hoping in an ideal Arsenal world that works in Arsenal's favour, and Gyokeres might end up getting more service than he could ever wish for.
Mm. Don't that would be perfect. So like obviously, what would be your front four? Because obviously Odegaard and Saka's not there. So
Okay,
who
okay,
would
this
you play? Obviously, wait, we've got Gyokeres.
yeah.
What is your three behind Gyokeres?
Okay, so this is an interesting one. At first I went for the one that you would go for if you was playing FIFA. And that is Madueke,
Wanyeri Eze Madueke?
maybe one year, but even Martinelli still on that left. I'll give him that. I'll give Martinelli that. I'll even put him on that left to let Eze have that number 10 spot instead of ushering Eze over to the left, put in Wanyeri in the middle. I'm happy with Martinelli starting off the game as the left winger because that's a lot of pace in the team. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would be Martinelli, Eze, Madueke, and obviously the two sitters, Zubimendi and Rice, speaks for themselves. But on Sky Sports, they put out a few different formations Arsenal could possibly put together, and one of them was quite intriguing. And I thought to myself, you know what happened, yeah? If I was a manager, a real manager, I would probably pick that team. And hear this team out now. Left side, so this is a 4-3-3 formation, yeah?
Mhm.
Left side, Eze, striker Gyokeres, right wing Madueke, and then the three central midfielders, Moreno, Rice, and Zubimendi.
I feel like that's the team he's gonna go with.
Yep.
I don't. I
And to
don't.
be fair, that's a
Well,
solid team, you know.
yeah, because I'd prefer Ethan, but at the same time, it's Anfield, so I can get why he would play Merino, Rice, and Zubimendi. I
Mm,
get it.
mm,
It's like workhorse midfield. It's like
yeah.
the Newcastle midfield. We just saw Newcastle overpower Liverpool's midfield, literally. So could Arsenal go and do the same with that three? Potentially. Then if it's not working, you need to get a goal later on. You've got all your weapons on the bench.
And I believe and I truly, if I had to put my money, if someone had to tell me put my money down now, I would go. I would say Arteta will pick that formation with the three solid central midfielders, and he will use Wanyeri and Trossard and other players as impact players.
Yeah, Martinelli. Yeah, I can see that too, bro.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Uh, um, I see that. I see that. I see that. Three sitting central midfielders. What's it? Rice and Moreno playing as like a false number eight sort of thing. Not too forward, and
Mm,
yeah, and just relying on our fullbacks to get the ball up the pitch.
yeah, bro. We're gonna see, bro. We're definitely gonna see because this is the game kind of it's got some consequences. It is a bit early, but
What happened to the live chat? Everything done?
crash. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was two of you for a second. I was gonna say, welcome with that black on the
Nah,
head.
nah. My
You,
phone dead.
you
Dead,
try to
rude
do
boy.
you try to do some you try to do some duplicate ninjutsu move and that. Like I was seeing two of you for a second. I was thinking, what?
Yeah, nah, my thing died in my phone, literally.
So what are you
Yeah,
playing it off?
man.
Because you're stuttering. What are you playing
But
off?
yeah, bro.
You're stuttering a bit, you know.
Oh, well, you can't even hear me.
I can hear you, but
Ah, yeah, man. Nah, don't watch. Yeah, no, it's calm, man. Bruv,
No,
you
it's
know
calm. It's
what?
better now. It's better now. It's better now.
Bruv,
It's better. It's
yeah,
better.
yeah. So obviously, bruv, the game's gonna have some sort of repercussion. You get me? If Arsenal can win, they're gonna have belief that this could finally be their year. Beat the reigning champions and just get the belief. You know what I'm trying to say? Kick it on. Beat Man City after international break. Beat Forest 5-5. Surely people start to believe because with you,
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a believer, but I'm also a believer in anything can happen, man. But I think this is probably, if not the best opportunity Arsenal's had in years. My only gripe, which I've voiced it plenty of times, is that why now? Why now? And I know that's me just being, I don't know, probably called it selfish, but it's like, why now? Why you want to get these? Why you want to get the reinforcements now? These reinforcements should have been here 2 years ago. And then I know we would have had a Premier League Cup by
what's the
now.
delay? Mm,
We would have had that cup by now.
big
Now,
delay, bruv.
yeah,
What's been the delay?
now I'm not so sure. Don't get me wrong. You could argue that Arsenal have the most balanced team in the Premier League at the moment. So I understand why people will call Arsenal favourites, even though Liverpool just won it. But I'm still on the fence.
I haven't heard no one really say Arsenal's favourites other than Salah. Salah seemed like they're trying to play mind games.
And that's the problem, fam.
Because I
Salah
don't
is my
think he
problem.
believes Arsenal's really the favourite.
Hey, look at this here. If Salah left this season, this was Arsenal's cup. I think one player alone, and you know what happened? Salah hasn't
Even
even been
last
brought.
season, you could say, boy, he outperformed his XG by 13 goals, bro. Salah had a crazy season last year. It's no surprise Liverpool walked the league when he's putting up those type of numbers. Was it 30 something, 29 goals and 17 assists? You were mad.
Now, Salah go African Cup of Nations.
18 assists, I think it was.
Is Salah due to go
Right.
African Cup of Nations?
Yeah,
Because that's the only
him
time.
gone.
That's the only
Onana,
time that I'll be. That's the
Kudus,
only time I'll be
and
happy.
Buemo, Beleba,
What about Diallo?
Bissouma, man.
What about Diallo? Who does he play for?
Who?
Diallo. Who does he play
Oh
for?
yeah, he's going as well. Well, Ahmad. Oh, Ivory Coast. So he's gonna go far. And Buemo going far. Or no, not far. Mazraoui as well. It's bad, man. Mostly Man United and Tottenham.
So what's gonna happen to Man United then?
But yeah, man. Obviously, people. Why? That's gonna be peak for them.
Yeah,
It's
but
gonna
hey,
be
what's it?
sticky.
Just, just,
Sticky.
just, just to throw this one out there. Yeah, who do you think is gonna come out on top out of all the young youths that are bursting onto the scene this season? Do you think it's gonna be Max Dowman? Do you think it's gonna be Wanyeri? Do you think it's gonna be
Yeah, I think this might be Rio's year, you know.
the young Liverpool player?
Yeah, I think it might be his year, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Needs must. I think he might do. I think he might get like 6, 7 goals in the Prem, maybe. Should be crazy. Yeah, man. But yeah, people, 2 hours in, it's been emotional. This has been the Premier League preview. Hope you liked, commented, and subscribed to the channel. But we'll see you on the next one. People, we're out. Bless
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Mons. Catch
People
you
with